proclamations, awards, and introduction of new city employees to be held on March 7th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. So we have a couple proclamations this evening. First, we're going to be proclaiming March 29th, 2023 as Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans Day, and we have Mr. Vogler in with us this evening. I saw him walk in earlier to receive the proclamation. So first I'll read it, and then we'll have you come up, sir, and say a few words if you'd like. Whereas the Vietnam War was fought in the Republic of South Vietnam from 1961 to 1975 and involved North Vietnamese regular forces and Viet Cong guerrilla forces in armed conflict with the United States Armed Forces and the Army of the Republic of Vietnam. And whereas the United States Armed Forces became involved in Vietnam because the United States government wanted to provide direct military support to the government of South Vietnam to defend itself against the growing communist threat from North Vietnam. Whereas members of the United States Armed Forces began serving in an advisory role to the government of the Republic of South Vietnam in 1961, whereas as a result of the Gulf of Tonkin incidents of August 2nd and August 4th, 1963, Congress overwhelmingly passed the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, Public Law 88-408, on August 7th, 1964, which provided the authority to the President of the United States to prosecute the war against North Vietnam. Whereas in 1965, United States Armed Forces ground combat units arrived in Vietnam, whereas by the end of 1965, there were 80,000 United States troops in Vietnam, and by 1969, a peak of approximately 543,000 troops was reached. Whereas more than 58,000 members of the United States Armed Forces lost their lives in Vietnam, and more than 300,000 members of the armed forces were wounded. Whereas in 1982, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial was dedicated to the District of Columbia to commemorate those members of United States Armed Forces who died or were declared missing in action in Vietnam. Whereas the Vietnam War was an extremely divisive issue among the people of the United States and a conflict that caused a generation of veterans to wait too long for the United States public to acknowledge and honor the efforts and services of such veterans. Whereas the establishment of a National Vietnam War Veterans Day would be an appropriate way to honor those members of the United States Armed Forces who served in South Vietnam and throughout Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. Now therefore, I, Tim Alinsky, the Mayor of the City of Cottonwood, Arizona, do hereby proclaim March 29th, 2023 as Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans Day in Cottonwood, Arizona, and call upon all citizens to honor and recognize the contributions of veterans who served in the United States Armed Forces in Vietnam during war and during peace, and encourage the people of Cottonwood to observe Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans Day with appropriate ceremonies and activities that provide the appreciation Vietnam War veterans deserved but did not receive upon returning home from the war. Mr. Vogler?
Sir.
I'm sorry?
You might come up there and pick it up?
I'll come up to you.
Oh,
Yep.
well, thank you. This is Doc Jerry Martin.
Jerry Geronimo Martin, yes.
Jerry Geronimo Martin. Good to meet you, too.
And Sheila Stuber, I'm sorry.
We'll get a photo, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
Can you get in here?
I'm here, yeah. This way.
Okay.
Do you have a few words you'd like to say?
Pardon me?
Do you have a few words you'd like to say?
No.
No, okay,
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. You have a few words you want to say?
Please, yes, absolutely.
Mayor and members of the council, my name is Sheila Stubler, and I'm park manager at Fort Verde State Historic Park. But before I tell you a few little things about what's happening with the Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans Day event, I also want to introduce Jerry Geronimo Martin, who is also a Vietnam veteran serving on the committee.
Yeah. That'd be me. This would be me. I know I get a lot of thank yous, but you know my answer to that? You were all worth it. And I mean that from my heart. What I do want to say is that we are getting national attention in Camp Verde, not only for the traveling wall, but at this past November 11th on Veterans Day, the unveiling and the actual inauguration of the National Native American Veterans Memorial was finally christened. And so that was done by the Smithsonian. It was actually completed in 2020, but it was put to the side until 2022. What happened from that is that I'm a liaison with the Yavapai Apache Nation, and with that we have a peace treaty because we have common ground. The wall is a monument. we now have our own monument, which shows the world, not just the United States, but the world, that we participated in all of the wars. Your wars were our wars. And we participated for 200 years, but not until now is the first time that we finally got recognition. And March 31st, we have dubbed it Recognition Day. And on that day in Camp Verde, we're looking at 300 to 600 Native Americans that are veterans to show up to get their due. We're also going to be offering traditional meals in the reference of breaking bread, because we're there on a peace mission. And so we invite all to be a participant in this, because it appears that in May, we may get a national proclamation of the same Recognition Day.
Fantastic.
Jerry, I have a quick question. Jerry, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Who are you related to?
I'm related to the Geronimo, which his real name is Goyathle, but there's a whole story on how he got his
Right.
name Geronimo, because that's a Spaniard name. Come to one of my lectures and you'll get the whole story.
Okay, thank you.
And so the other thing is we're finalizing the calendar. As we all know, things change, and so it's getting finalized right now. But literally, the escort of the wall begins on the 28th of March, and then every day there's going to be something. The day that Jerry's referring to is the first of its kind, and anytime that the Traveling Vietnam Memorial Wall has been held in the country. So it's a very significant event. Also, I'm gonna, if that's okay, I can leave these flyers with you to pass around. On the town website and on Fort Verde's website, the information is posted as well. This is the final conclusion of the Traveling Vietnam Memorial Wall in the Verde Valley. Cottonwood, you guys hosted it a couple times. Sedona's hosted it a couple times. It's never been to Camp Verde, and so it's something that we hold dear to our hearts at Fort Verde. Every time we see a veteran that walks through our door that's never been welcomed home, it's very important. So it's important that everybody supports this, not only for the veterans that gave their lives, but for what we're fighting for today. So I'm going to pass this around. Also, I just want to make sure, obviously you can tell I hold it dear to my heart. There's pins, there's special lapel pins for families that lost members over in Vietnam. And so I'm going to pass this one sheet around. I also left it at your headquarters on Main Street there with the city clerk. There's surviving spouse pins. There's also pins for, you know, if you lost if it was father, uncle, brother, different things like that. So we want to make sure to reach out to all those veterans, that everybody gets reached at this event. So the wall will be open 24/7 once it's set up on the 28th. So if people are interested in volunteering and helping out in one capacity or another, I know Keith Vogler and the Marine Corps Leagues, the American Legions, the VFWs, everybody is welcome. This is an all-inclusive event, and since it's the last time, we just want to make sure that everybody is reached in whatever capacity that we can. And we want to thank you for taking the time to let us speak here today, and I don't know if I forgot anything, these guys will let me know. Did I forget anything? We want to thank you for your time. We really appreciate you reading the proclamation, and we will just look forward to seeing you all at the event.
Thank you for coming in this evening.
Mr. Mayor, as a point of order of the meeting, don't we usually have the flag salute before we begin?
We haven't begun our regular meeting yet.
Oh, okay.
We will. Thank you. Okay, next we have another proclamation to read. This is the proclaiming March as Arizona Wine Month. Whereas Arizona is home to a flourishing grape and wine industry, which is an important sector of the state's agribusiness, and whereas Arizona wine production, measured in net production, has nearly tripled in volume between 2012 and 2019, and whereas the Arizona grape and wine industry directly provides employment for more than 1,270 people across the state, and whereas the combined annual economic impact of the Arizona wine industry, including direct activities and additional jobs, income, and revenues supported through business-to-business transactions and household consumption, is an estimated $55.6 million in income and $155.9 million in business revenues. And whereas vineyards and wineries play an important role in Arizona's tourism industry, enhancing tourism in the state by providing unique travel destinations. And whereas an estimated 600,000 visitors travel to Arizona vineyards and tasting rooms each year, creating a robust wine tourism industry that directly supports an estimated 390 jobs, 13.5 million in annual labor income, and 33.7 million in annual wine tourism spending. And whereas Arizona Wine Month is an opportunity to celebrate Arizona's rich wine heritage with citizens, businesses, and community leaders working in the wine industry. Now, therefore, I, Timothy Linsky, Mayor of the City of Cottonwood, do hereby proclaim March 2023 as Arizona Wine Month in the City of Cottonwood. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me? Good evening, Mayor and council members. I am Tricia Lewis, Tourism Economic Development Director for the City of Cottonwood, and I am very excited about this proclamation because I spent a lot of time promoting that Cottonwood is the heart of Arizona wine country. As you just mentioned, I know Arizona Office of Tourism launched their Arizona wine designation for the month of March. And I just wanted to read a quote real quick from the new director, that Arizona Wine Month is the perfect opportunity to showcase the award-winning wines and wonderful experiences awaiting visitors to our wine regions. In one glass, you're enjoying a unique Arizona wine created by monsoon rains, unique desert climates, and a long growing season, all harnessed by Arizona's master vintners. So as I've gotten more and more involved here, I've learned a lot about the wine industry, and I would love to take classes. I just think it's a fascinating industry. And we have so many people here that love being a part of that. So this proclamation, I know that they are very thankful and feel very supported. So thank you. Thank you all for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Oh, thank you. Okay, we have a couple new employees to introduce. We've got Commander Dowell, who's going to introduce a new communication specialist.
Evening, Mayor and Council. Chris Dowell, Commander of the Police Department. Seems like I'm up here almost every week, which is good. A lot of new employees coming in. Tonight, I'd like to introduce Andy KREMER. Annie is one of our newest communication specialists. She was born and raised in the Verde Valley. She graduated from Mingus High School. While she was a senior with Mingus, she was an intern at the police department for her senior year, for about a year. She was here 4 years later. She's back. And this is a direct, I guess, the full circle. She was intern. She was out in the community working. One of our police officers saw her and said, "Hey, would you come back and work for us?" And here she is. So it's nice to see it come back full circle with the internship and with the referral program, because that really is a motivating thing. And it gets employees thinking about more of, hey, come work for us, because money is always a great incentive. So we would like to welcome Annie, and she's going to make a great member of the team. Annie?
I appreciate being given this opportunity to be a part of the department again, and I'm excited to be here.
Great. Welcome back to the team. Good to have you.
Thank you.
So we're going to introduce the other. And then we'll do a photo with council. So Ms. KREMER, don't go anywhere yet. Great, she's sitting down. Okay, so next we have Amanda Wilbur. You'll introduce your new risk management and safety specialist. Be careful on your way up, sir.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. It's my pleasure to introduce to you our new risk management and safety specialist within the HR department, Bobby ORTEGO. Bobby came to the city after spending 27.5 years at Costco, most recently as an assistant general manager, where he was responsible for many things, including safety. Before Costco, he was a staff sergeant in the United States Air Force, serving the country for 7 years. Although he most recently relocated with his wife from the Phoenix area, he is originally from Southeast Texas. He and his wife enjoy spending time with friends and family and are loving being up here in the Verde Valley, finally. Bobby's already off to a great start in his new role, and I'm looking forward to all he's bringing to the department and the city. So thank you, Bobby, and please help me welcome him to the team.
I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity to help try and get a robust safety program up and running. And if you have any concerns or anything you would like help with, please let me know, and I will do whatever I can.
Great.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, let's get a photo with council then and our new employees.
Oh, my goodness. All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, one more smile. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Thank you.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, well, that concludes our pre-meeting. We're going to meet at 6 o'clock, so stick around. Thank you. Team Trish.